YouTube, it is I, AJ Flame, and so I got Master Duel. I literally just finished my first 5 hour stream of Master Duel, and it went. I mean, in my sense, I think it went really well because hey, I'm very small, very down low on the low, and I hit. I mean, thank you guys honestly for giving me that 100 subscriber threshold. I will be redoing that B Trooper combo video. I just had a lot on my plate with school and everything. My first week was hell. So I'll be getting on that unless I can do it over the weekend. Or the weekend or maybe sooner. But right now, this is what I have been literally using for my for my list in Master Duel, and I got pretty high in PvP. I don't remember where I'm at. I have to literally check. And so this is what we got. This is my keepsake, Phantom Knights, bro. I know these look really weird. These numbers look really weird. This is weird. Don't come at me. But hey, it's words. I'm not. Don't even. Just don't. I'll show you replays, okay? And it even has the scythe lock. If you follow me on Twitter, when I was doing this, I did do a little tweet that was I'm like, yo, I just did the scythe lock. And I do have those replays saved, so I will show you guys those replays on this also. So this might be a little longer video. I'm not sure how long this will go because I don't know how fast the replays are going to replay back. I did play them before while I was on stream just for a little test run. I didn't really time how fast it went, so we'll see. And this is going to be great. So let's go ahead and start. As obviously Max C, it's back in Master Duel and it's kind of nice. Although I haven't been able to activate it. I mean, no, I used it once and it literally did end the person's turn, which was great. I got like 2 draws and they went, no, we're not doing this. Graph, Seer, Terratop, Takatomborg, the Yuge. This is where this gets weird, okay? This don't come at me like I'm some crazy person. This is where it gets a little strange, okay? We got 2 cloak, the standard, triple boots, standard, right? And then triple gloves, bro. Oopsies, that's triple gloves. I know it's strange. It's definitely gonna be cut down to 2 whenever I craft another Ash. But for right now, it's at 3, and it's not bad at 3. I can't believe I'm actually saying it, but it's not terrible at 3. And why it's not, I just don't know why. I haven't. Out of all the games I've literally played, I've played so many. I literally have not bricked on 3 of them. It's so nice. I just jinxed myself on the next time I played this, but hey, it is what it is. Double Ash, gonna be made a 3rd when I craft one. Little psychic package, ruler tracker, double greaves. Double greaves is actually super nice because we don't have all the unlike in the TCG, you don't have dragoon, DPE, stuff like that. So Verte is not even worth it. I didn't even consider it an option after looking through all the card lists and everything like that and seeing all the fusions. You could, I believe Neo's fusion is in here, but at the same time, I don't want to sacrifice the consistency for that. Let me see if it is. Yeah, it is in. So Neo's fusion is in here, so you can make Rainbow Neos if you really like want to. But I personally don't see the use in doing that. I mean, hey, it's a great shuffle back, but at the same time, it doesn't really fulfill any negation portions, and you're just wasting on your board. So your monster negates are really important, especially here in Master Duel. And back to the package. 3 Torn Scales, and that's the Phantom Knight and I guess Hand Trap H package. And now it's stuff we run because we do run the cross out stuff. And we have Scythe because you can actually Scythe lock with this. It's just it's a little slower. Depends on your hand. You could go a few different routes. You could go with, because I run the Dark Requiem package in this because it's more monster negates than we have. And you can't. It's hard to have an Omni negate, so just flame with those monster gates is really, really, really helpful. Since a lot of the decks are going to be either really monster heavy, aside from Lich and like those control decks, from what I have played so far. And literally Lancia, I just put in because I got Lancia in my last match, which you're gonna see against Drytron, and I hadn't crafted Lancia yet. And I was thinking, I'm like, what's another crossed target that absolutely kills me? And it's Lancia. So I'm like, oh, I forgot about it because this was supposed to be my week off of Yu-Gi-Oh! But hey, here I am making content. And then rock, cross out target, and then spells. 1 Foolish, 1 Rhoda, 1 E-Telly, triple cross out. 1 Rank Up Magic Launch. This card is so nice. I used to play a long time ago when I first started my channel. People who literally watched like my first few Phantom Knights profiles know how much I loved this card and how much I used it, and it's nice. It's so nice using it again. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't lie. I love using this card. It brings me back. We got 1 Wing, 1 Shade Brigandine, triple Fogblade, which should be more than a rare if I'm being completely by me. I think Fogblade and Shade Brigandine should have switched places on the rarity scale, but hey, thanks Konami, made me easier to get Fogblades. And then 1 Sword. Extra deck, we got triple Break Sword because you cycle through these very quickly, and it's one of your means for spell and trap removal as well. You just pop, since we don't run direct spell removal like Duster and Duster, Cyclone, and Twin Twisters. In the future, that might be something to consider, or maybe like in tournament settings, I don't know how they're going to do it. If like, because here you don't have a scythe, so maybe it's like how it is in Duel Links, where you like have two, you can have either 2 different decks or like 2 sides, and there's just slide those in really fast. I don't know. Downerd, 1 Downerd, 1 Dark Rebellion, because we do run the Requiem package, so if you're gonna Requiem, you're one of this. Raiders Knight, because Raiders Knight, you're going to Arc Rebellion. You have Arc Rebellion also. Arc Rebellion, Requiem, Zeusy Boy, because he's Zeus. He's Zeus, that's it. Enough said. Link Spider, Cherubini, Dagda, like I said, because of the Scythe lock, and it's actually kind of applicable. Rusty, because we need Rusty. Oppo, and Access Code Talker, because of, Access Code Talk. It's Access Code. And yeah, this did not take me that long to make. Like, it was actually pretty easy, and I got so many other cards in the process, and I love it. As soon as I click out of this, you'll see how many decks I have in process, and it's actually kind of insane. But we're gonna go ahead and go check to the replays. So we're gonna go back, and we're gonna go back again. We're gonna go Alright, we're gonna go, I believe. So I got 3 replays here. We're gonna do this one first. We're gonna play this one. So this is in the most recent order. Well, not most recent. The top was the last one I played, and the bottom was that first one of the 3. And here we go. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to see how the deck performs. Because, there's the BA in hand. Usually don't want that. I don't remember how I personally did this. But we'll see. We'll comment. You go boom, boom. Any 2 level 3s is full combo. We'll turn that down a little bit. Summit, do that, send costs, get all that stuff done. Well, I forgot what I sent. I'm not even looking because I was doing this. But it's going really fast. So this might be shorter than I thought, actually, which is kind of funny. And then we link in the Bardish. So many different ways you can do this, even with the BA in hand. It's amazing. Boom, Rusty. Rusty effect, send sets. Set the rank up. 20 skills effect. Pitch Seer. Send sword. Seer effect. Target Cherubini is special. Boom, here we go. Stain Grease effect. Banish. Special boost from hand. Link those 2. For Dagda. Activate sword effects. Banish cost. I believe I targeted boots, so that's the only thing I had left. And we're gonna go ahead and exceed into Break Sword. Activate Rusty, target break sword, chain deck. That's that effect, so we can go ahead and set Scythe straight from deck. Boom, there we go. And the rest is going to resolve, popping that. And then we're going to activate the break sword effect, targeting any 2 Phantom Knights. It does kind of matter depending on what names you have, but at this point it didn't matter. I'm going to overlay these 2 into Dark Rebellion. And at this point, I don't remember if you knew what was actually going on. We're going to use the Boots effect, we're going to banish that, grab a Fog, set that Fog, and then we're going to go ahead and pass turn and wait till he hits the main phase, because the Quick Play can only be activated in the main phase, unfortunately. It's going to activate Tooting. I'm going to go ahead and chain the spell. Banishing Seer or BA, you don't want to banish Cherubini just in case you have to go to Axis Code Plays later. Go ahead and we're going to rank up Exceed into Dark Requiem Dragon. Summon that. Tooting is going to resolve. He's going to add whatever. He's going to add Quick Draw. Cool. We don't care. Because we're going to activate Rusty. We're going to target our own Scythe. Pop that sucker. Activate Scythe. Summon Scythe to the field. Scythe is going to activate. It's going to activate and resolve, which I'm shocked. He's going to summon and then he's going to realize, oh wait, I can't summon from the extra deck. And boom. That's replay number 1. And now we're going to go ahead and hit replay number 2. I believe this was against... This one was against the Eldritch. I checked the list afterwards for this list, and it was pretty interesting. I don't remember if I went first or second for this one. Yes, I went first, but my hand wasn't that great. But off of Foolish, I still ended on a pretty good board for against any deck that's not Eldritch. Funny enough. So any deck that this wasn't Eldritch, this would have been great. I don't remember because it was so complex and so many things going through my brain. So I know I banished that to summon this back, right? And I made Cherubini. I had to banish the Greaves because I needed to make the 2 so I could get the advantage. Here, even if I did get Ash, it didn't matter because I had Crossout in hand and I had another Ash in deck, which is nice. We're going to summon that Seer. We're going to Wing Summon. So I have no problem with going into combo because I am safe with Crossout, which is extremely nice. We're going to summon Rusty. We're going to activate Seer, bring back Cherubini. See, I couldn't go with the full combo, so there were little hoops I had to go. So I did that, sent Gloves. I set Shade Brigandine. I activated Shade Brigandine right on the spot. Summoned it, used Gloves effect, banished it, sent the Boots, used Torn effect. I did have the Cygar's Torn here because the best play, I was debating it at that time, was to definitely go into Appaloosa for 3. And that's exactly what I did. Made Apple for 3, used Boots effect to grab myself a Fog Blade. Set both Fog Blade and Crossout and pass turn so they don't know what it is, obviously. My opponent went in, I believe he literally just set 5 and pass. And I was here stressing. I was literally here stressing, like, please don't do this to me. And that's exactly what he did to me, and I was like, dang, that's kind of rough. So I drew for turn, and I'm like, well, it's time to start bidding out background. Like, if it's Lich, then he's going to activate Sanguine. I have the Ash for it. No worries, I'm fine. Right? So I activate Ash, and unfortunately, he had to strike for it. And I was like, dang, that's kind of tough. Because I was not, it was unfortunate. He had to strike. So, what can I do? And he summoned the Lord. It was one of these points where I should have maxed Seed. When he activated Akero, I should have activated Max Seed so I could get the draw, so it makes him think twice about activating Conquistador, because he does have Conk set, and I didn't activate it until he activated Conk. So it was kind of a weird misstep, oversight on my part. So here, this is when I activated Max C. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna chain Max C so I get the draw. So I drew a card, and I'm gonna tell you, my draw was pretty insane. You'll see it right now. I drew into Torn Scales, and I haven't even normal summoned yet. So I'm here, I'm like, cool, cool, cool. So instead of making some giant board, I'm like, you know what, we're just gonna go to battle. Walk over 1, walk over 2. I'm gonna main 2, and I'm gonna make Zeus. It is what I did. I went to Downward, and then I went to Zeus. Slap that sucker on there. And we just wiped the whole board, because I'm like, you know, this is smarter. I had to sacrifice the Oppo. We grabbed the rank up spell for next turn, because I know he's not going to be bringing out Lich anytime soon, right that? Well, I mean, he could, but I'm just going to Zeus away, and it's not worth me getting rid of a Fog Blade. And he's going to do his whole Lich plays, you know. So I'm not as good as MBT here. I can't like go that fast. Use Lich effect, put Lich in hand, summon Lich, boosted. I'm like, cool, if he just, I didn't know what he was going to do, activates that, sets go to land forever, with Lich on board, so I'm like, cool, I have to wipe the board now. Activates Monster Reborn. I think he's still on Ash. I didn't know if he was going to go for like Hulk or something and try to go for Hulk plays, so I said, no, we're not doing this. So I wiped the board right then and there, went, nope, no sorry. End phase, he activated Conk and Hakero. I changed Fogblade to bring back Rusty. But he set, I believe, Sanguine and Black. And Black Elixir. Did that, summon Rusty. Went Sanguine. Passed to me, and this is when I literally won the duel. As you will see right here, activated Rusty's effect. He changed Sanguine. I was like, cool, I got nothing for that. And I'm like, it's not a problem. It was at this point I was kind of scrolling through the logs to remember. I couldn't remember Black was a quick play or just a regular spell. I'm like, oh shoot, it's a regular spell. So I know I had nothing else to worry about. So this is when I was like, all right, cool, we're off to the races at this point. So I summoned Torn, pitched the sword. Dump another sword. Yeah, my list was a little different. I had 2 swords at the time. But at this point, it didn't matter, because it's only once per turn. It was just another discard. It could have been anything. Summon the sword. Fog Blade effect. Targeted gloves. Summon back gloves, because at this point I was running very, very low on names. Oh, overlay. For a 3k break sword. I used the effect to pop, I guess I was just like flexing a bit. I don't know, man. I didn't want it, just in case. Some miracle he survived. So boom, boom, boom. And there we go. And that was that game. Now the Drytron game, which is the last game, is very interesting. Just purely because I got hand trapped to death in Master Duel. This is the first time I got hand trapped to death. And the first time I saw Lancia. Oh, I just got a notification. I need to turn that off. I still have my Twitch chat stream down there, which should be closed because I'm done streaming. But anyway, Duel. This hand is insane. Alright, this hand is like full combo 10 times over, right? But I summon, I get Lancia, and I'm like, oh crap. Okay, I'm like, okay, special. Fine, we can still make Rusty, we can set 2 Fog Blades, we have Maxine here, we're good. We're golden, right? So I summon Cherubini. I activate the effect, I send Graph for cost. I get orange lighted, and I'm like, oh. I didn't expect that. That was my fault. I should have set a card, but then he would just would have orange lighted Rusty. I'm dumb. Like, I don't know why I didn't do it. No, actually, no. I wanted the discard fodder. That's why I didn't do it. Because I wanted the discard fodder to continue with the plays, but realistically, I should have set it so I could protect Cherubini. But so this is what happened. That's literally what happened. I did not know what happened. He didn't open up well. He opened up the hand trap. But I don't know. Like, this is just funny. I don't remember exact. No, I set up. Okay, no, I'm not gonna spoil it. We're just gonna keep watching this replay. Cyclope Lacoste went into Rusty. I was scared of another Herald, but I said, you know what? We're going in. Activate Rusty's effect. He activates Ash. I'm like, cool, Rusty's not dead. That's fine. You can Ash that all you want. I don't care at this point. Get Activated Cloak. Banished to Lacoste. I knew I was in there like swimwear. Added Boots. Torn Skills. Special Summon back itself. Right? Activate Torn Skills. Pitch Ash to Lacoste because I wasn't needing that thing. Special Summon Boots. Overlay. For Break Sword. Right? Rusty effect. Target Break Sword. Pop Break Sword. Activate Break Sword. Realistically, I could have not activated Rusty, activated Break Sword, pop both of them, but it's fine. It still gets to the same place. And puts as much pressure on him. Minus like 500 points difference. Make Dark Rebellion. Boots effect. Banish cost. Add the rank up spell. Go to battle. Punch. Because at this point I debated if I wanted to go into Requiem now or wait. And I decided to wait. So we set pass turn, and at this point he realized, oh shoot, he's gonna make Requiem. And that was the game. Because Requiem, 3 cards in hand, didn't matter the name, everything is getting negated. So at that point it's just game. And it had Maxi in hand, he's like, why would you discard Ash? Because I have something better in hand. But that is my PK list that I had in Master Duel that I've been using. There'll probably be more changes to it. There's definitely is. Ash and Imperm are going in, just one more Ash and then one more Imperm. Just Imperm for another crossout target as I get deeper and deep up, higher and higher up the ladder. Just because I will definitely need that. And that's pretty much it. Be on the lookout for more Master Duel content coming your way. If you got this far in the video, I know this is a long one for me. There's a lot of talking, a lot of explaining for me to do, from me to you. But I'm gonna really enjoy Master Duel, and I hope you guys do too. I will catch you guys on the next one. AJ Flame out. Peace.